Hello, my treasures. It's time to buckle down with a pirate excavating rogue. The idea behind this deck is we are going to be bouncing back pirate Admiral Hooktusk as many times as humanly possible to steal key cards from our opponent's hand, deck, or field, while also using the excavating package as a backup plan. All right, now for the Mulligan guide. First card to look out for is Jolly Roger. Great turn 1 play, so you can use your hero power turn 2 to get 2 pirates for the price of 1. Shattering Shambler is great, especially if you see a Scourge Illusionist. And the third most important is Shovel. Outside of this, you're going to be looking for early game minions and draw power cards. Now, with that all being said, let's look at some games. Okay, time for a game against Priest. Let's see what they have in store for us today. Okay, this opener doesn't look that bad per se, but we're probably going to get rid of at least Mic Drop. I'm going to also get rid of Gone Fishing. Actually, yeah, we're going to get rid of it. Okay, there is Cobalt. Actually, this is a better starting hand than we had before. Actually, to be fair, a lot of the cards that we put away, that I will say, once the new rotation happens, Fool's Gold is going to be really, really interesting because unless they print new pirate support, there is only one other class pirate in the entire standard rotation right now. If they rotate. If they don't put anything in the new rotation. The only one we'll have is Sword Eater, which means you're always going to have a turn 4 play whenever you slam down Fool's Gold. And okay, maybe they're Thief Priest, because if they copied that, that's an interesting maneuver. Definitely not something I would have done, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's slam down the Shovel. And then get rid of the minion, slam down our miner, see what we can grab. Anything good? Ooh, the heal might be good for later, but this is probably control priest, so we might not need the healing. I'm assuming they're automation priest, but some card decisions here are a little bit questionable. Okay, let's grab Admiral, or at least put Admiral at the top of the deck. We're going to get rid of the Celestial just to get rid of it. Going to keep going face. I don't want anything to stick on the board because if this is automation, I don't want to deal with it. Okay. I feel like they're just... they're... Okay, actually, I guess that does get it off of the board, but... And that is a play that I would straight up do. I won't lie, I would straight up do that play. Is it a good play? Probably not, but, you know... Okay, so we're going to play mind games with them. Oh, maybe not. I was going to say we could choose the 1-cost weapon and then just hope they don't have it. Honestly speaking, going for the shovel in a matchup where our opponent doesn't have a excavating reward isn't actually the worst idea. Okay, I'm curious. I am curious about something. Well, they have a rank and they have a name. I wonder if this is not an official Blizzard bot and we just broke it. Or maybe they were just trying to guess for the longest period of time. Curious either way, Okay, let's put down quick pick because we want to be quick. Okay, so they are automation. That's exactly what I expected it to be. Well, actually, it can't be a bot because they actually took some time to make decisions. Because if it was a bot, they would have done it right away, right? Okay, we'll probably use Arcane Intellect here, to be fair. Draw a few cards. I mean, them skipping a turn didn't really do much here. We're basically in the position we were before, and we really shouldn't have slammed down that down. I mainly slammed it down because I forgot that we were going to have one less card in the hand. Okay. You know, if I was them, I would have buffed up our minion and then, like, to me, Jolly Roger would definitely be a card that is not as strong as our other pirate, but then again, they don't know how many pirates we do run in the list. And we also forgot to attack there. That's my bad. Hopefully the 2 damage isn't going to matter, am I right? Ooh, raden. Okay, so raden. Wait, what does raden even have in his pool right now? Like, sure, buff up the raden as much as possible. I don't mind. All right, let's slam down Jolly Roger, attack into this, get our Drilly the Kid. Actually, yeah, let's buff everything else up here. Slam down Drilly the Kid because this will give us 2. And then we can use Breakdance on Drilly, or we can use Boulder on our pirate here because I'm pretty sure we don't have any other pirates in the list. I think we drew through them all, which is actually an argument of something that we could easily maybe cut out of the list. I ended up putting I don't know. I've thought about putting in Shambling Horror. Shambler. The 1-drop elemental that I can't remember its name right now. For the Cobalt synergy. And we might in a later version of the list. We'll see. Alright. I think it is time to start stealing some cards out of their deck, I think would be the best option. We could also take cards out of their hand. It doesn't actually matter what we grab, right? Because even if we don't have enough space, it will still steal the same amount of cards, technically. It'll just burn them without telling either of us what those cards are. And then we can bounce it back. I'm not too worried about that. We're trying to get them into fatigue. That's the name of the game right now. Though getting Creation Protocol is actually pretty good if we had any minions left in the deck. It would be funny to be able to bounce that back and then try to think. If we bounced it back to our hand and then put it back into the deck somehow and then use Creation Protocol to draw into them again, really harebrained decision that we could do, but I don't think we're going to. Okay. Oh, out of all the cards we could have burned, why? Okay, so we have to do this carefully because we can steal one of their minions. That'll grab the 8/6. Or we could steal cards from their deck. I kind of want to steal cards from their deck. That's kind of greedy, but okay, that's interesting. And then when we bounce this back, this will get rid of one of their minions, so then we can buff up our other minion to get rid of that one. Yeah. This works a lot better. Now, let's go face. Slam down the shovel just to slam down the shovel. Let's do the miner too, just because we can. We're almost at the second. Oh, actually, maybe not. I was going to say maybe the second scorpion, but they are out of cards. They only have cards in their hand. And we have 2 more Hooktusks to use. So we can take cards from their hand if we really need to. We can take things from their board. I don't see the point of doing what they just did, but each your own. Ooh. I mean, you know... Oh, okay, maybe we steal a minion from them. Because a 10/10 with lifesteal on it sounds pretty good right about now. Pretty good. I mean, we don't need the lifesteal, but it sounds pretty good. Really curious of why they didn't go for the 8/2 there, but okay. So, alright, sorry for the random cut. It doesn't look like anything extra happened there. The game accidentally closed, so we had to reconnect. My bad. Alright, now we slam that into there. Part of me really kind of just wants to get rid of their minion, but I think we'll still be fine. And let's pass it back to them. They're going to be taking some fatigue damage. I'm really curious if they can actually come back from this. Actually, never mind. Priest would not be someone I would say can come back. Okay, so let's slam this down once again. Take some cards from their hand because we can't. And that is a card that I've been really meaning to use, but I don't know how we can use it. And why not? We got another bounce. So they have a raden in hand, probably, if I remember right. Oh, speaking of raden, Okay, Thrive in the Shadows doesn't really do anything. You know what's funny? We can steal the raden and then destroy it because it has 6 attack. Come on. Let's take the raden, and it should give us back like every single Hooktusk, I think. Yeah, let's just BM them a little bit. I don't expect them to be able to come back. GG. Okay, this opener doesn't look that bad. Oh, actually, this hand looks pretty decent. Now, the only thing that could make this hand better is if we got Jolly Roger plus or Shovel, but we're still going to coin this out. It is a little bit of a greedy play. Hopefully, they don't have additional damage to get rid of the Jolly Roger, which is good. Okay, they're swarming the board a little. Shovel, you would have been nice like a second earlier. So Whisper hit there, please. Perfect. Attack into that. Get rid of the 2-1. And then we only have to worry about the 2-2. Boogie down. Okay, no. 4+ loss. Great. Well, Jolly Roger served his purpose. Can you... Okay, so let's attack into that. Use Fool's Gold. See what we grab. Ooh, that's actually not a bad minion to randomly generate. Then... we definitely don't want Julie the Kid. Scourge Illusionist isn't bad, though. Okay, Snake Oil. Hey, there's Boogie Down. Then there's our Illusionist. We're actually probably just going to pass the turn, if I had to guess. Actually, let's attack first, just to see what we grab. Okay. Now, this isn't really a matchup where I would like to leave stuff up, but we definitely can. Okay, there's Fossilized. They got unlucky with that one, too. Now, that seems like a little bit of a waste, but that is what it is. Alright, let's get rid of that minion. We heal up a little bit. Slam down our new pirate. Get rid of at least one of the 3 3s, and then we don't have to deal with it. Okay, Burrowing Buster. Alright, well, let's get rid of that. Then we're probably going to get rid of the 6-4. I don't want to leave it on board. Let's see what we grab. Ashen Elemental is actually kind of funny. Slam that down. I'm going to pass the turn. Hopefully we won't regret this. Okay. I am instantly regretting our decision there. Okay, how do we want to do this? Because we want to access this, right? Okay, get rid of this, get rid of that. Need something. This is always getting rid of those 2. Come on, give us Serrated. Fools, or this could work. Come on, give us that does it. That actually legitimately does it. Okay. And then we bounce this one back to hand. Probably should have bounced this one, but that's fine too. This is the one matchup that I really just don't like. Oh, also, a little fun fact. I've been running into the raden deck that I posted like 2 weeks ago on, like, while I've been testing stuff. So that's actually made me really happy. It's very rare that one of my decks I run into. But when I see it, it's great. I also did run into, like, an elemental shaman, or not shaman, mage list that I don't know if it was someone just using my list or someone creating a separate one that had a very similar playstyle, I should say. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you gotta love when you randomly discover Thaddeus off of that. Oh no. Oh, oh, I'm so sorry. Ooh. Well, I think that's just GG for them. Do we have a weapon that we can... Okay, that's a free weapon. We might actually be able to get lethal. Wait. Maybe not, but we can see. Okay. 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 Time for a game against Mage. There's a few Mage decks floating around right now. Opener doesn't look too awful. I'm going to get rid of Shadow Step, which looks weird, but just trust me. Okay, maybe that looks worse than Shadow Step. Maybe we should have kept it, right? Oh, Fool's Gold. We're not going to be the fool this game. Oh, Sword Eater. Hey, that's cool. Fun fact, that will be the only pirate being able to be generated off of Fool's Gold once rotation happens. So methinks there's going to be some warrior pirates once again, I would assume. I would very much assume. To be fair, we are kind of overdue for a class to get a lot of pirate synergy, and it usually rotates between rogue and warrior, so. Okay, ooh. Wait, are they light show? It's been a while since I've seen light show. Oh, great. All right, let's slam this down and then just go attack phase, draw a card. We do have Hooktusk. I am a little bit worried of Dirty Rat, but who knows. Okay. Can you imagine if there was a way to buff up this minion? Okay, I say that and Therazane exists, right? I know there are some like Therazane shaman lists that are floating around, but I really want to try something in Druid. Don't hate me when I say that, but I kind of want to try something in Druid. Like that kind of is what I want to do. So maybe we'll have a Druid deck next. Hopefully before everyone is sick and tired of hearing about all the different possibilities of Druid, right? Alright, so getting rid of one of the minions, slamming this down, going back. Okay, how are we doing? Okay, the funny thing is actually, if we can trigger the death rattle, when we have Hooktusk online, we can steal the minion with the death rattle, as long as they don't play it down the same turn that we steal it. Or if it's the highest attack minion on board, we can just steal it that way too. Okay, good. So we should have enough pirates online before we hit turn 8. That's actually the main problem with Hooktusk. Like, if she was maybe 1 mana cheaper, I think she would have seen a lot of play during this last year. But sadly, she isn't. Okay. Now, problem there, well, actually, we can test for minion at least. We do have the 2-cost minion in hand that I don't mind getting rid of. Ooh. Let's test for Counterspell. Okay, not Counterspell. Get rid of that. I guess draw a few cards. And then next turn we'll test. Oh, it's Ice Barrier. That, I mean, they did randomly generate it, so they aren't hard running it. Okay, Cold Case. Here's the thing about Doomsayer. Like, we can let it, the board. Also, it's the one with the death rattle. Of course it is. Part of me, I'm trying to... Let's just go face. I don't really care at this point. I might as well. Though, maybe we do care. Okay, maybe we don't. I was gonna say we could have used that on the Doomsayer and then we would have been fine. I think I thought I had lethal, but I don't know. Also, I really kind of just want to show off Hooktusk as much as humanly possible, right? Come on, just... well, that ruins my plan. Alright, do we have an easy way to get rid of... Oh, great. I am... Oh, wait, no, that should be ice barrier. But we don't have a bounce back. Okay, what do we want to do here? I think we're going to steal 5 cards, which really is going to be 1. And then we're going to gear shift and, fingers crossed, hit a Shadow Step. One of the cards we shuffled into the deck, instantly back in our hand. Okay, hopefully, fingers crossed, they don't have a way to get rid of Hooktusk. I know I'm saying that a lot, but really. Okay, snap freeze. That doesn't get rid of Hooktusk, which is great. As long as we don't top deck, like directly top deck one of our cards. Okay, that seems a little bit questionable. Not really the worst play I've seen tonight, to be honest. Okay, perfect. We can slam down the Sword Eater. Dredge. Gone fishing number 2. There's breakdance. Perfect. Let's breakdance with our favorite pirate. We're going to slam down as many minions as humanly possible so we can try to min-max not getting our 8-4 rid of. Perfect. Though, downside, Deathborn could ruin our day with them getting a full board, especially because it does look like they drew into another minion. Great. And now that is a secret that we don't know, but we do have a 2-cost minion to test, so that's good. Okay, so I think we're going to test. I'm going to steal their minion, because this just says bye-bye to their whole strategy here. We could take cards out of their deck, but honestly, I think stealing their minion is probably the best option, just because it does turn everything else offline. Then gotta hope that isn't Visage, and it isn't. That's good. Fire Cell? Oh, I mean, that still doesn't clear out our board. I'm curious of what, like, they have left in deck. Okay, so, wait. They could have got rid of Hooktusk there if they played right. Because what they could have done is they AoE the board, then hero powered, and then Hooktusk would be donezo. But... it's time to... Oh, perfect. Just where we wanted that to hit. Let's breakdance once again. Taking our minion back. We can either take cards from their hand or we can take cards from their deck. I think we're going to go with deck next time. Just so they're stuck with 0 cards in deck, I think. And Gaia is actually pretty good too. Also another card that I really want to use once more before it rotates out, because there has to be some weird wombo combo with that card. I don't know exactly what the wombo combo would be, but there has to be something. I'm so sorry. That's what they were looking for off of Fire Sale. They just didn't get it. Oh, wait, no, they got that from Infantize. So, oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, so they have 2 cards left in hand. We'll slam down Hooktusk once again because we can. This is what, the 4th or 5th? Yeah, might as well steal cards from their deck. I mean, we could take cards from their hand and then it's just a top deck war, but I think this is better. And then we bounce it back once more. Because we can. Why not? Do that. And now, shovel, go face. You have 2 cards left. Yeah, 2 cards left in deck, 3 cards in hand. I wonder if one of the cards we burned was Sif. Like, we have no proof. Oh, you know what card we could have burned? It's the 5-drop Arcane Elemental that I can't remember its name. Starts with the V. Alright, I guess we test for objection, and then we steal the final 2 cards out of their deck. So what? We've stolen like 20 cards out of their deck and 1 key minion. Oh no! Explosive rune. Well, yum nom nom for your deck once again. And let's GG. All right, now that we're through the games, let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. So I played 20 games with the deck. It had a 60% win rate, which was much higher than I had originally expected. Expected this deck to not be that strong, but it turns out the excavating package is pretty good, even just by itself. And the pirate package isn't bad either. This allows you to catch a lot of people off guard. I know some people are trying an elemental package currently in Rogue, but I honestly think this is a better one to try out, especially because all the pirate cards are going to be rotating out soon. So if you have Hooktusk, try this one out because it isn't that far off of a stereotypical excavating rogue deck and it is a lot of fun. But like always, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, bye bye.